Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings of Allah be upon you. Welcome to a fresh episode of Ramadan TV. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, if a young man honors an elderly person on an account of his age, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will appoint somebody to honor him on his old age. We are here today to discover about a new project that's initiated between ACH Group and the Islamic Society that benefits the elderly Muslim community. Come with me to find out more about this beautiful project. I'm here today with some of the local Muslim community and members of the ACH Group to tell us a little bit about this amazing service that they're providing to the Muslim community. First, I want to thank you guys for inviting me. How is everyone today?
Thank you very much, Ali, for coming.
Very good. Look, we've heard about ACH and we've heard about them initiating a project that helps the elderly Muslims in South Australia. Amma, probably we start with you. Please tell us a little bit about the service that ACH provides and how does that work with the Muslim community?
Yeah, okay. First of all, I would like to announce in this interview that, alhamdulillah, for the first time in South Australia, the Muslim community, we have got the aged care, Muslim aged care in grant. And for this reason, the Islamic Society of SA and the Islamic Arabic Center has recently partnered with the ACH Group. All these three organizations are for a non-profit organization, and we are sharing the main goal, which is like having doing good for the community. ACH Group is an experienced aged care service provider, and they have been in South Australia since 1952. Islamic Society of SA is the oldest Islamic organization in South Australia, and it's been serviced the Islamic community since 1955. The Islamic Arabic Center is running the largest mosque in South Australia, which is Khalil Mosque. So it is significant for this partner to form this kind of partnership for the benefit of the Muslim community. Together, inshallah, we will ensure that we are providing the adequate aged care for the Muslim community. As you may aware, the number of the older Muslim people is increasing in South Australia, and that's why the needs and the demand of their care age is as well getting bigger. So that's why, inshallah, as you know, the ACH is know about the aged care. The Islamic Society and the Islamic Arabic Center, they know about the demand and the need of the Muslim community care. So inshallah, together we will try our best to provide the best care service for our Muslim aged care.
That's amazing, really, because I've been here for 21 years, and I can see the Muslim community, the growth from 21 years to now. Actually, I wouldn't even go as far as 21 years. The difference between 5 years ago to now is huge. So we can see that the Muslim community is growing in South Australia, and definitely for such thing there is a huge demand, and I think that's a very good initiative that's been taken care by the three amazing organizations. That's great. Avi, probably the next question that I would like to ask you is, tell us a little bit about the services that the ACH group provides.
Oh, thank you. As Ahmad mentioned, ACH Group's been around for over 60 years. We're an experienced aged care provider, and we're all about good lives for older people. And people have been telling us for a long time that it's really important to have choice, to live a good life. Choice in your housing, where you live, choice around home care and home help, and choice around ways to stay fit and healthy. More recently, we've been talking with the Muslim community and been talking for over a year now to get this work up and ready. And people have been telling us that it's really important to have choice around timing of services to fit in with prayer times, choices around matching males with males and females with females. And there's still a lot more that we need to learn about the choices that the Muslim community members want. We think we're in a really good position to start working together. We have 1,700 staff who speak over 57 different languages, and we're working really hard to listen to people and to try and fit services so that they work for them.
This is really amazing because this partnership, we can already see that there's lots of positive things that's going to come out of it. One of them is the value of the Muslim individual, especially when they get to the age where it's towards the end of their life. Caring about them and giving them their dignity and their values and really caring about them and providing them with what they need is definitely a success already. I'll probably go to Sister Muajabeen to tell us a little bit about how would this partnership, it's exciting, it's definitely a very exciting partnership that has happened. Tell us about how would this partnership really benefit the Muslim community?
Assalamu alaikum. This is an exciting opportunity for ACH Group to be partnering with the Muslim community. As we know that the Muslims have needs which are a bit different to or additional to the needs of the mainstream society. One major reason for this is that Islam is a way of life for practicing Muslims. And so we have to design and deliver services that are appropriate to the culture and faith practices of Muslims. At ACH, we understand the importance that Muslims attach to their faith beliefs, and therefore we will be providing them with services that support their religious and spiritual needs.
Now, for a lot of people, especially the elderly people that are watching us right now, there are many that are less fortunate in terms of with their family members, or they in need of a support for such a service like you guys are providing. Tell us a little bit about some of the services that you provide, as well as how can people actually take advantage of those services?
A lot of people, when they think of aged care, immediately think of residential aged care, nursing homes. At ACH Group, we do have residential services, but we also have home help, home care services, and we work very hard with people to support them to stay living in the home of their choice. So we see over 30,000 people a year, and people receive a range of services from housing, that live in retirement living housing, residential services, but home care has been a really big part of what we do.
Excellent. Now, home care, and this is probably more what the Muslim community likes anyway, that they like the comfort of their own home, and I'm sure a lot of other people do the same thing. Now, how can they take advantage of it? Do they contact the ACH, or do they go to the local masjid? How can they take advantage of some of the services that you provide?
It really is just a matter of making a phone call. We're here to help guide people through, I suppose, the confusion that can sometimes be aged care. Marjabeen's on deck, and it's just a matter of ringing 8159 3600.
That's quite easy. So we've got a number, and it's ACH Group. They acquired a large organization that a lot of people know about, which is great, and you can contact them and you can be directed. Now, you've mentioned about the home service. That's good. Tell us about some of the things actually that they can benefit while this service is supplied to them or provided to them.
Marjabeen's the best person to answer that question.
Thank you, Ivy. Family is an important part of our lives. Islam has put a premium on filial piety, and we know that it's a major obligation in Islam to look after your parents and do the best that you can for them. But sometimes life throws its challenges at you. Your parents may need support which you may not be able to provide. You may need to move to another location for job opportunities, for educational opportunities. You may have your own young family to take care of. Compounding these challenges are the fact that many Muslims come from migrant backgrounds and they may not have extended family members or networks to support them. It is here that ACH can provide you with the support and care that you need. Basically, what we are looking at is helping both the Muslim older person and their families. We are training our support workers and care workers to understand and respond to the needs of Muslim older people. So we will be delivering care that supports the faith beliefs and practices of Islam. In terms of the families, what we are trying to do is not replace the care that families provide. Families provide the kind of care that no one else can provide. They provide care which comes from unconditional and unselfish love. What we will do is support the families so that they can continue to provide the care that they want to give to their loved ones.
Marjabeen's the best person to answer that question.
Thank you, Ivy. Family is an important part of our lives. Islam has put a premium on filial piety, and we know that it's a major obligation in Islam to look after your parents and do the best that you can for them. But sometimes life throws its challenges at you. Your parents may need support which you may not be able to provide. You may need to move to another location for job opportunities, for educational opportunities. You may have your own young family to take care of. Compounding these challenges are the fact that many Muslims come from migrant backgrounds and they may not have extended family members or networks to support them. It is here that ACH can provide you with the support and care that you need. Basically, what we are looking at is helping both the Muslim older person and their families. We are training our support workers and care workers to understand and respond to the needs of Muslim older people. So we will be delivering care that supports the faith beliefs and practices of Islam. In terms of the families, what we are trying to do is not replace the care that families provide. Families provide the kind of care that no one else can provide. They provide care which comes from unconditional and unselfish love. What we will do is support the families so that they can continue to provide the care that they want to give to their loved ones.
That's excellent. Now, probably while on that as well, Sister Marjabeen, to tell us, I know there is a fear. You've made it very clear that it's important having that care at home, and we know that. Now, there is a fear that some people may have that when we talk about aged care, we're talking about nursing homes. Is that real? But it's about, you've made it clear anyway. Mm-hmm. But is that should they have that fear? The people that are watching us right now.
It is not just with the Muslim community. It is the same with many other communities that they associate aged care with residential care or nursing homes. They feel that if they take the services from formal aged care service providers, that means they equate it with relinquishing the care for their loved ones. It doesn't have to be that way. You don't have to put your loved ones in residential care. In fact, in ACH, we believe that the best care is provided at home when you are surrounded by your loved ones, living the kind of life that you have always led. Therefore, we will be providing you with that support so that you can be taken care of at home and surrounded by family members.
That's great. That's really, this is really kind of has, I think for myself, it has clarified a very, very important point. And I think that has clarified to a lot of our viewers out there that are watching this program right now, that this is a really important step. If you care about your parents and if you care about your older person, I think this is a step that you need to take right now. because it's not about really getting them and throwing them into an aged care, a nursing home, but it's actually about really supporting them so they can actually do more. They can have people coming in and helping them on their daily lives, I guess, which is great. So that's really good.
Can
Now-
I add one more thing?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, inshallah, in this like service, we are trying as Islamic society and to create a Islamic environment for the older people. So inshallah, one of our like service we would like to provide that maybe we can have a bus and we collect all the people and then take all of them to the mosque and have like a lecture with the imam, and maybe can attend the Friday prayer or the other prayer, or any Islamic activity they can really would like to get involved with. So inshallah we'll provide it in this service, inshallah.
And I think this I'm excited. I'm excited to see this grow, and it's a really big step, I think, in South Australia Muslim community's history to take such a step, such a positive step in terms of really making our older generation, really giving them the best comfort that they deserve, because they did look after us when we were young and they raised us up and they went through hardship. And I think that's the best that we can do, is be there for them, and to see the communities and ACH backing that up, and Islamic Society of South Australia and the Khalil Masjid to back this up. This is positive. I'm looking forward to this. And I think, first actually, I would like to thank you guys for being here with us, for sharing this amazing, real good information, beneficial information to the people out there. And I hope to hear more and to see more of you guys. And before we go, we have promised to show them a video, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
We've got a 4-minute video that talks a little bit more about this amazing service. Jazakumullah khair. Do follow up ACH group, and you can also visit the Islamic Society Masjid, which is the Mariam Masjid and the Wandana Masjid, to get more information. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Previously, when government and service providers thought about providing appropriate care to people, the word appropriateness was limited to basically cultural and linguistic appropriateness. What we are trying to do is bring in religious appropriateness, because that is a large part of lives of many people. For the practicing Muslims, it is a huge part of their life. It is the central point in their life. So we want to support that.
ACH Group's partnering with the Islamic Society of South Australia and the Islamic Arabic Centre to understand more about what older Muslims and their families want, and what everyday life patterns look like, and how we can fit our services to work with them.
I think the aged care, it's very important for both parties to communicate well and to understand each other. No understanding doesn't work. This is my three children.
At ACH Group, since we understand the role of the families and understand that families would want to continue to look after their own, we would provide them with the right support so that they can do it. And we are not seeking to replace the care that families provide. What we are seeking is to provide help to the families so that they can continue to care for their loved ones.
I think earlier on in one's life, you tend to cope with all the demands around the home. But as you grow older, you need help. You need people to come in and help you do your lawns. You need people to come in and help you do a bit of cooking, do a house cleaning. And if he's not capable of showering and cleaning himself, to help him and assist in that direction. Rather intricate.
When we use the word aged care, many people in our community think of residential care or nursing homes. But at ACH, we would like to stress that aged care is not limited to residential care. What we are offering the Muslims is home support, which means we will help them to continue to live in their own homes, surrounded by their loved ones, living the life that they want to lead.
The aged care service will help the Muslim community by connecting, by keeping in touch. A lot of people, they sit in home, they can't drive, they're sick, they're waiting for their children to come home or look after them. That's what they need, that service. With that service, if we give them a little bit of that service, I think they be happy, and we keep your community happy, and we take a lot of pressure off the children and off the family.
As a Muslim, we have some special rules and requirements which is mentioned in Hadith, in Quran, and we need to follow them. If somebody come to my home to help me when I am old, sick or disabled, this person need to be honest, respectively, and understand my situation, my religion, and understand what I want from them.
In terms of care needs, Muslims have needs which are either additional to or different from the needs of most people. For example, taking out a person for shopping or going to the doctor's appointment or to the bank. In addition to these services that are provided to all people across religion and culture, for the Muslims we would also be providing services which would support their faith customs and beliefs, such as taking them to the mosques so that they can offer their prayers in congregation, taking them to Islamic festivals, and we will be providing them with gender-specific services such as matching a female Muslim with a female care worker and a male Muslim with a male care worker. We would also be looking at matching the language needs, because many Muslims may not be very fluent in English, so we would try to provide a care worker who speaks their language, so they will be able to receive better services.
Ultimately, we're really excited to be working with the Islamic Society of South Australia and the Islamic Arabic Centre and leaders of the Muslim community who know their community really well. We're an aged care provider who has expertise in aged care, and we really want to learn more about what's important to older Muslims and their family members so that we can deliver services that will make a difference.